Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I know I've been gone for about 2 weeks now, but you know, life has really just been happening. So I do live in Florida, if you guys don't know that, and we were hit by Hurricane Irma, and y'all, we didn't have lights for like 3 days. But anyways, today is going to be a review on the new Too Faced matte foundations. A long time ago, Too Faced came out with the Sweet Peach palette. It's probably not a long time ago, but it feels like it's been a while. And so they wanted to add all these different products to the collection to make it like the Sweet Peach palette collection. So they came out with like a matte foundation, a matte setting powder. They came out with this eyeshadow palette that I actually used today on my eyes, which y'all, I love this palette so much. This is the Too Faced matte eyeshadow palette. So they did come out with this also in the collection. I was going to do a tutorial on this palette, but it is all matte shades, so I just kind of felt like, what fun is that? You know, it's all matte shades. You just get like your typical cranberry shades, peachy shades, and like a couple dark browns in there, which I like. And you probably don't need this palette, but I just have a problem, so I bought it. But the palette is really good. It's nice and pigmented. Again, it's all mattes, and it is $45 if you guys are interested. But today it's just going to be on the new foundation that I'm excited about. It is a matte foundation, so I do have dry skin, so we will see how this wears on my face. It's called the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation infused with peach and sweet fig cream. It's transfer resistant, medium coverage, oil free, 14-hour wear, oil controlling, photo friendly, and shine free. I did get the foundation in the shade Mocha, so I do have the Born This Way foundation. I think my last video was on that foundation. Like, I tried it in like a get ready with me, and I did get Mocha in that shade too, so I wanted to just like get the same shade. I felt like they kind of that would make more sense, you know what I mean? So the only thing about Too Faced is, just like any other brand, they only have 12 shades of this foundation. I'm in the shade Mocha, and then I think there's one shade after me that's called Mahogany, I want to say, but like, I'm not that dark, and the shade after me is not that dark, so the disrespect is just always just here in the makeup community. They decide to come out with a foundation, and they only do 12 shades, yet I still bought it, so I don't know. This is what the foundation looks like. It has such pretty packaging, which Too Faced always comes through with the packaging. Like, it just never fails. And the foundation was $36, and I got the shade Mocha. Alright, so I think I have rambled on enough about this foundation and the hurricane and all that stuff, so let's go ahead and get into the application. Okay, so I've already done my eyes, which is why I was a little crazy. Just a little bit, because I don't have any lashes or anything on, so I feel like super naked. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get started. And for primer today, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm. This stuff has been everything to me. I recently bought it not too long ago. You know what, I bought it whenever e.l.f. had their 50% off sale. I just like went in and bought all of their new products because I just hadn't bought anything from e.l.f. in a while. So I bought this, and y'all, I love this little stick thing so much. Like, it's definitely for dry skin. If you have oily skin, I would definitely stay away from this, because I'm not gonna lie, it feels like Vaseline on your face. It just does, you know what I mean? But it's really good. It definitely sits under like my makeup well, and then it's cooling. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but like when you put it on your face, it feels like you're putting like ice or something on your face. Like, it's very soothing, and it just feels so good, and it just glides on the skin. So I like to like really, you know, really go in and put a bunch of it on my face, because it just feels so good. And I just like to take my fingers and just kind of work it into my skin, but it just feels so good. Like, if you have dry skin, I definitely recommend this. If you don't have dry skin, I don't know, I feel like it would be a greasy mess, just because it's pretty thick, you know, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty thick. I'm gonna pump this out on the box real quick. I know that's kind of ghetto, but like, I don't have a makeup palette right here. I don't feel like getting up, so I'm just gonna pop this out on like the side of the box. Ooh. So it's not thick. It's like right in between. It's not like the texture is not super thick, but it's not like runny either. Y'all, why does this foundation look so dark? If it's dark, we'll make it work, but I went with this shade because I felt like, yo, this is really dark. The shade is definitely a little dark. I could have went up a shade, but you know, whatever. But I will say, like, it's pretty thick. Like, the foundation doesn't necessarily spread out that good, so I'm having to like really take my time and blend it out. I will say the foundation dries pretty fast, which makes sense because it's a matte foundation. So I feel like I didn't get a chance to really blend it out that well. You know what I mean? But it doesn't look bad though, but it's definitely matte. It's matte. Like, it's dry matte in my opinion. Because I have dry skin and then mixing it in with this matte foundation, there's no shine or anything on my face. Like, it's definitely pretty matte when I'm looking at my face. And the shade is off, but I think we can make it work because whenever I highlight, I always over highlight. Don't know why, but I do. So I think that it'll like counteract it, you know. But girl, it's matte for sure. So they weren't lying. A lot of times foundations would be like it's a matte finish, blah blah blah, and then it'd be like dewy. So you never know what they're claiming, you know, on the box. Medium to full coverage look. It doesn't look like cakey or anything. Yeah, it doesn't look cakey or anything, so it looks pretty good for right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, like do my concealer and all that good stuff, and then I'll be back to give you guys my final thoughts on the foundation. Alright guys, so I am finally done with my makeup, and I will say that the foundation is nice. I don't absolutely love it, but it's not like terrible. Like, I can definitely work with it, but it's just a little too matte for my liking. I do have dry skin, so mixing the matte foundation with the dryness just didn't work out. A lot of times matte foundations do work out for me, like the new NARS stick foundation was lit, the Smashbox sticks foundation was lit, the Model's Own matte foundation is a really good foundation, but this one is just a little bit too dry for me. So if you do have oily skin, I would definitely recommend this because, I mean, this thing is matte, I'm not even gonna lie. So the shade did lighten up once I put like my concealer and stuff on, but it does not match me. I could probably go one shade lighter. I'm not obsessed with the foundation. It's nice, but it's not something that I'm gonna reach for, you know, nothing that I feel like you have to have. I definitely like the packaging. I think Too Faced always has really nice packaging, but other than that, the foundation is not spectacular, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be raving about it or anything like that. But that is really the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you let me know what other products you guys would love to see, because I love trying out new makeup. Obviously, that's what I do. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel on your way out, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.